Welcome back to the NASCAR 15 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I'm about to do race 13 to 36. I'm here at Delaware National Speedway in Dover, Delaware, here at the Monster Mile for the running of the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speaks. And, so this is my second attempt recording this race. The first time, it was around, 20 laps to go? It was a 120 lap race. It was around 20 laps to go when all of a sudden my game froze on me. And I'm just like, why did that happen? Why? Why did that happen? And so I was running second at the time, and believe it or not, it was Joey Logano that was leading the race again, and I was like, about a second behind him. And the game froze on me there while I was running second with around 20 laps to go. I don't even know if it was exactly 20 laps to go, but yeah, so this is my second attempt recording this race, and I was doing pretty well in that first attempt too. I led about most of the laps. Then I had to make a pit stop. I fell back to second, but whatever. I guess we'll record this again. I wasted like an hour, an hour before the game froze, and now I'm gonna have to do this 120 lap race again. Unfortunately, since that happened, obviously I already did qualify if I was able to do the race before it froze. So I qualify on the pole for this race, and I'm driving a special scheme, Autism Speaks. It's the blue car, just kind of like Denny Hamlin's Autism Speaks car, except I wish they had like the puzzle piece logo and stuff. I couldn't find that, so I just did stars. So whatever. But it's nothing crazy with this paint scheme, but you know, it'll do. Let's just get on to the race here at the Monster Mile. God, this is my second time. I'm so annoyed right now. Oh, gosh. Like, it had to happen with around 20 laps to go. Like, I was almost done. So, it is what it is. I'm just gonna move on and just do this race. Again, there's the cars lined up on pit road from the back. Cars lined up on pit road from the front. Killer Cobra, shout out to you. There I am starting on the pole. Jeff Gordon starts second. Dale Knight Jr. starts third. And Ryan Blaney starts fourth. And there's the parachuters here at Dover National Speedway. And there's the winner's trophy if you win here at Dover. Hopefully I'll get that. Today I'm attempting to go for my fourth win of the season. I could have got that at the Coca-Cola 600, but you know, Joey Logano took that away from me as Charlotte. Alright, so the pace car is off. I would lead the field down to the green flag alongside Jeff Gordon as we're set to go for 120 laps here at the Monster Mile. And the green flag is in the air. We are underway here at the Monster Mile. Off turn number 4. I'm going to lead the first lap, get that bonus point. Starting off well for me. Looks like I'm trying to pull away already. I'm about half a second ahead of Dale Knight Jr., who moved up into the second spot. This track is, could get tricky at times, especially when you have worn tires. Like, it don't show now, but definitely when this race plays out later on in the race, you'll see the dramatic change on my car will get tighter as the race goes on, and then just trying to run the middle lane, see if that will come into play here. Looks like I'm already trying to pull out to almost a second. I'm pulling away. I've been known to do well here at Dover, so see what happens. I swept both races in Season 1 on the NASCAR 15 Let's Play here at Dover. Joey Logano took a peek on the outside of Dale Knight Jr. for the race lead. Did not happen. So I'm going to show you what I want you to listen to what I'm doing here in the corners early on in this race, because there's really no point for me to be aggressive right now. You hear what I did there? I get out of the gas a little early, entering the corner, and I let the car roll through the center of the corner, and then as soon as I hit the center of the corner, that's when I get back on the gas. It seems like that's my benefit right now. You see how I got out of the gas early, and now watch, I roll it through the center, then get back on the gas here. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Not going to push the issue with this race car early on in this race. I want to be conservative, save my tires. What? It's only lap 8 of 120 in this race. Don't need for aggressive racing right now. Seems like it's working very well for me. See, watch. I never used... Watch, you're gonna hear that I'm never gonna use the brakes at all. All I'm gonna do is just get out of the gas. Listen. See that? I never had to use any brake. I just let out of the gas, let it roll through the center of the corner. So, just trying to race conservatively right now. No need to push the issue with this race car. Off turn number 4, 10 laps are completed here at the Monster Mile. I'm leading the race. Dale Knight Jr. second, Jeff going third, Joey Logano fourth. I've led all the first 10 laps so far in this race. Now what it's doing, because I'm getting at the throttle early and then letting it roll, I'm actually losing some time, but I mean, you can see there, my fast lap was a 22:30. Look at that, I was just 1.1 seconds slower. That's because I'm not pushing it anymore right now. I'm just driving the racetrack, and that's actually letting Dale Knight Jr. and the others catch up to me. Like, I don't mind that right now. It's only early on in the race. So as you can see, my Autism Speaks car, nothing too crazy about it. Not a lot of detail. But, you know, it'll do. I wish I had the puzzle piece decal on it. That would have made it perfect. But I just decided to use a star. It looks like Denny Hamlin's scheme. Blue Autism Speaks scheme. Because this is the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speaks. And, you know, with me having high-functioning autism, which is not severe, you know, just thought I'd make this car. Like I said, nothing too crazy about the car, but, you know, it'll do. I set the fastest lap of the race so far with the 22:30. I actually was faster in qualifying. I actually ran that 21:97 in qualifying. Right now I'm running 22:30s, 23:60s. Well, that was a 23:60. I said I'm not pushing it too hard anymore. Dale Knight Jr. is closing in. Jeff Gordon's right there as well. Got a side-by-side battle for the 4th spot. No, 5th spot. Looks like it's Greg Biffle. And is that Austin Dillon? Looks like it's Austin Dillon as well in that 3 car. Oh, Jeff Gordon trying to take a dive down to the bottom underneath Dale Knight Jr. and Jr. cut him off and they made contact. Jeff Gordon takes the 2nd spot away, and here he comes too. Last season, in Season 1 of the NASCAR 15 Let's Play, in the chase race here at Delaware National Speedway, it was between me and Jeff Gordon in the final laps to see who will win at the Monster Mile. Well, with a couple laps to go, I cleared him. Took the race lead. I mean, we were having side-by-side battle for several laps until, what, with 3 laps to go, I took the race lead away from him. I pulled away and won the race. I said it before that I swept both races here at Dover, in Season 1 of the NASCAR 15 Let's Play. Let's see if I can continue that streak in the NASCAR 15 Let's Play, make it 3 in a row here at Dover. Oh man, I went through there slow though. Jeff Gordon to the outside, Dale Knight Jr. for second, and he takes it. Joey Logano on the outside of Dale Knight Jr. for third. Side-by-side battle for second. Dale Knight Jr. on the inside. Jeff Gordon on the outside. Oh, I got tight there. I had to get out of the gas. Still going to hold on to the race lead. As they are still side-by-side behind me. Jeff Gordon looked like... I mean, not Jeff Gordon. Yep, now he's on the outside of Jr. again. Oh, 3 wide, maybe. Look, I'm going to make it 3 wide through the middle. No. 100 laps to go. 20 laps completed here at the Monster Mile. In the FedEx 400, benefiting Autism Speaks. I'm the race leader. Dale Knight Jr. second. Jeff Gordon third. Joey Logano fourth. Speaking of Joey Logano, you know, Joey Logano and I had a epic battle in the final laps at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Coca-Cola 600, the previous race. A few of you guys in the comments below wasn't happy with me because I wasn't racing aggressive enough on Joey Logano. And then a few of you were upset that I didn't take out Joey Logano intentionally like Matt Kenseth did. Like, first of all, that's not how I race. I don't like to take anyone out. I don't like to take anyone out for a win. You know, that's just not how I race. And you know, I was being aggressive. I mean, I gave it all I got. Unfortunately, you know, lap traffic was changing the outcome of the final laps between me and Logano. And you know, I was being aggressive because it showed, because when we were coming to the checker flag, I dive bombed turns 3 and 4, and I thought I had enough run to clear Joey Logano, and then at the last second as we were exiting turn 4, he just got the run on the outside lane, and he went on by me in the last 100 feet to the checker flag, and Joey Logano took the win away from me by half a car length. So I was giving it all I got. I was trying to win that race. Just came up short. And then, you know, with a couple laps to go, Joey Logano, for whatever reason, got on the brakes in front of me on the front straightaway as we hit 2 laps to go. And I slammed into the back of him, and he was sideways. I thought he was going to spin out the car. And I would have gone on by him on the outside, but his car was coming back up the racetrack, and I had to get out of the gas there. So that's why I was still behind him in second. But here's the thing. A few of you were upset with me that I didn't race aggressive enough on Joey Logano, and I didn't wreck Joey Logano intentionally like Matt Kenseth did. Here's the thing. Like I said, one, I'm not gonna wreck anyone for a win. That's not how I race. I rather race fair and square. I mean, I'll be aggressive and stuff, but I mean, I don't wreck anyone to win a race. That's just not how I do it. And second of all, would I rather finish second and take a good points race? Not like points really matter to me at this point, because I got 3 wins already in this Let's Play, in this Season 2, and I'm locked into the chase, so points don't really matter to me. But here's the thing still. Would you rather take a second place finish and lose by half a car length, and still have a good result out of that race, or would you be too aggressive when all of a sudden you could accidentally wreck yourself because you were too aggressive, you spin out, and you end up finishing like 30th or worse? Good point I'm making, right? So I'd rather take a second place and lose by half a car length. I mean, I want to win, don't get me wrong. I want to win the race, but I'd rather not finish 30th or worse because I was an idiot being too aggressive and wrecking myself and finishing like 30th or worse. So I'd rather take a second place finish. I mean, it sucked that I didn't get the win and Joey Logano took it away from me, but you know, it is what it is. Just gonna move on from that race and move on to this race, which right now here at Dover National Speedway at the Monster Mile, Just forget about it, just move on. And it looks like so far in this race, I've led all 30 laps, coming to 90 laps to go, as Joey Logano and Jeff Gordon are side by side for second. Joey Logano getting run underneath, can't get there. Jeff Gordon on the outside, Joey Logano on the inside for second. I went way up high there. I had to really get out of the gas. Kurt Busch is here in the mix. Joey Logano, now it's switched. Joey Logano on the outside, Jeff Gordon on the inside. Jeff Gordon with a run underneath. I got kind of a little tight, and Jeff Gordon's got, oh, okay. And, oh, okay, and then you're going to get in front of me. And then he went, oh, okay. Well, so Jeff Gordon decided to go 50 miles per hour slower than what he's supposed to do going in the corner. And that just cost me. I just fell back from first to fifth in one lap. And I scraped the wall too because Gordon came up in front of me. So it's alright. It's only early on in the race. Not going to panic. I led the first 31 laps in this race. Until Jeff Gordon finally took it away from me. And then I thought he was going to go to the bottom lane going into 3. And if I knew he was going to go on the outside, I would have tried it. Alright, Allgaier? Golly, man! Oh my gosh. Well, this is going terribly wrong all of a sudden. I was just holding my line, and I guess Allgaier wanted to squeeze it between me and my left rear corner panel. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has fallen back to 7th, though. He started 3rd in this race. God, man, that's unfortunate for me right now. It was going so well for me in this race. It's alright, not gonna panic. Oh, okay. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. just decides to slow down right there for no reason. Oh my god. Look at this. Watch Junior here. Look, he slowed down. Bam! He slowed down for whatever reason. Oh my gosh. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. and I wrecked. Vickers got collected. Well, he hit me. Well, I'm wrecked. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pit. What happened all of a sudden? Like, okay, so what happened? I got tight going into turn number 2. That's how Jeff Gordon got underneath me, and he went on by me for the race lead. I thought he was gonna go to the bottom lane going into turn number 3, and then even before we hit the corner, he started slowing down a lot, and so that means I had to get on the brakes and slow down so I don't hit him. And he just slowed down a bunch, and I just couldn't get around him. Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, Austin Dillon went up by me, and all of a sudden, I guess Justin Allgaier just wanted to squeeze it down to the bottom where there was no room, and I was already committed to the bottom lane, and he almost turns me. I saved it, and all of a sudden, I'm just trying to get back up through the field. I would look like I was going to get on the inside of Junior. All of a sudden, Junior slows down in front of me for no reason. I mean, I was fully on the gas. All of a sudden, you see him slow down, and it caught me off guard. I had no warning of that. I got into Dale Earnhardt Jr., got in the back of him. I turned him, I turned myself, and that's the end result. Then a wreck. Cost this caution. That is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to fix the damage because I don't know how much damage there is on the car. I'm going to restart last anyway. I'm not gonna lie, it's been on and off season for me so far. Like, I have 3 wins, and then there was, after I got the win at Texas, there were a case of bad finishes, a lot of it. I mean, including 3 wins, I had a 41st place finish at Phoenix. I think 30, somewhere in the 30s at Martinsville. Bristol, I finished 20th. I think I finished 20th. No, or 20th. I don't know where I finished at Bristol. I forgot, but it was like in the 20s. Richmond, I didn't do good. And then Talladega, I finished bad. And then now here, Paul Menard was the only driver that stayed out on the racetrack. That's not going to be good. And look, I restarted last and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 42nd. Sorry, I'm not going to panic. It's early on in the race. I'm going to be patient. Definitely going to have to make one more pit stop before this race is over. Paul Menard's going to have to pit sooner or later. And green flag back in the air. We're back underway here at the Monster Mile. So, alright. Gonna be cautious here. Not be too aggressive. Look at that, they're 4 wide up there. Oh my goodness. Alright, just got by Tony Stewart and Denny Hamlin. I made a wedge adjustment to loosen up this car some. See if it'll turn better. Oh, they're starting to slow down again. I don't understand that. Oh. See, I don't normally run back here at Dover, so I have no idea how the traffic is programmed back here. Kurt Busch with the race lead. It's alright, Joseph. Let's just be calm. We've still got one more pit stop to make before this race is over. Oh, Joseph! I hit the... That was all me. That was all me. I hit the apron and I got up into damn, that was all me. Watch, I hit the apron there. All of a sudden I went up the racetrack as soon as I hit the apron. Got in the Ryan Newman and then Kyle Busch involved. I'm guarantee you Paul Menard's going to pit here. I'm going to stay out. Yep. Paul Menard's going to be back there. Edwards, Regan Smith also pitted. I'm going to restart 34th. That wreck was 100% my fault. I hit the apron. I was trying to get in the corner early. Or not that low, but just trying to get a good corner entry, and I messed it up. As soon as I hit the apron, I went right up into Ryan Newman. Alright, green flag back in the air, back in the way. Oh, there's going to be a stack up there. Here we go. Yep, there's a stack up. Alright. I slowed it down well enough. So let's see if that was the only incident I was going to have again. Oh, okay. Well, not if they're going to stack up here. Man, it's so great being out front. Because you don't have to deal with this mess. Ah. Oh, golly. I followed Kenseth into the wall. I would like to get to the bottom lane. I don't like being up here, honestly. Oh, Kenseth! Dick! What's up here? And then he's gonna cut down in front of Newman. My goodness. Blocker, huh? Oh, man! Oh, that was tight. Whoa, okay. Why is the bottom lane checking up? Come on, Kenseth, get on the gas. Oh my goodness, don't you cut down in front of me again. Oh, that outside lane's gonna stack up again. Wow, look at this pack up here. My goodness, guys. Oh, no. Oh, come on, Newman. You suck. Oh, damn it. Every time. Oh, my God. I was moving up a bit. I moved up a few spots before that happened. And I hit the apron again. My gosh. Ah, don't panic. Let's just... Oh, Edwards sideways. He looked like he was about to spin. Danica, go! Hit the gas, Danica! Oh my goodness. Woman drivers, I'm telling you. Whoa! Kyle, I don't like being back here. I do not like being back here anymore. I don't know. Like I said, I don't normally race back here. So I don't know how the computer cars are programmed. Oh, gosh. I would like if this field spreads out a bit. So it doesn't have to be like everybody all over the place. Oh, Johnson's back here. Man, and I wanted to perform well here in this race too, because next race is going to be at Pocono, and I don't do well at Pocono. I mean, I got a 4th place finish there one time, but that was about it. Other than that, I'm just terrible at Pocono. That's why I wanted to perform well, but you know, an accident, wrong place, wrong time. Dale Knight Jr. decides to slow down at the exit of 4 for whatever reason. And I got in the back of him, and that cost us both. Oh, golly, man. Tight. $69 laps to go here at the Muscle Mile. And it's about 10 laps. Be at the halfway point. Underneath Jimmy Johnson for the 37th position. Newman hit the gas. Oh, I hit the... Golly, man. Oh! That was not me. Regan Smith pulled up. I saw in my mirror, Regan Smith pulled up right in front of Danica. Newman! Why? Why? Oh my goodness. Oh! That was not a smart move on my part. Ah! And I'm tight. I can't hold the bottom. Okay, Regan Smith, idiot. I wish the AIs could learn how to slow down. If they know they're not going to make a move, make a good move, I would just get out of gas. But you know. I cannot wait till maybe sooner or later if I do get back up to the front. Or not! Or not. Why? Why? I did so well in the first part of this race. What, about the first 30 laps of this race? And all of a sudden, ever since then, it's been one hell of a ride. No, because I still wouldn't make it on fuel. I'm gonna stay out because I still wouldn't make it on fuel anyway. So I'm gonna restart in 21st. Hey, half the field came in. You know what? But I think this field is gonna be good for the rest of the race, though. The cars behind me. So what? It's a few laps before we hit the halfway point. Here we go. Green flag back in the air, back underway here at Delaware National Speedway. Whoa! Okay. Caution on the restart. What happened here? Regan Smith, the one that turned me. That was weird. All right. But I'm gonna be in the back. I'm thinking about it, guys. You know what? I'm pitting. Well, let's see how many drivers pit up here. Probably all of them, right? Yep. No, some of them stays out. I'm probably gonna be in the back again. Oh! Damn it! Hey! Because all these drivers behind me are not gonna pit. Yep, I'm gonna be in last again. Gosh darn it, man! This should give me enough fuel to make it to the end, though. No, 4 tires. I'm gonna loosen up this car again. Yeah, repair some of the damage. Because I don't know how much damage I had when Regan Smith turned me. This race is going well for me all of a sudden. Let's go. Alright. Ricky Stenhouse, the race leader with Joey Logano on the outside lane. Hey, last place! Goodness gracious, this is... Oh, God. Okay. I'm making up several positions already. Look at this. Oh, God. I want to get out of this. Wish I was up front again. So, Ricky Stenhouse restarted as the race leader. Oh, boy. Alright, I moved up 15 spots already. This is going well for me. Well, that's because half the field is stacking up, you know? Alright, here we go. Halfway point here at the Monster Mile. Ricky Stenhouse, the race leader. I'm running back in 24th. Jeff Gordon through the middle. My goodness. Trying to crack the top 20 again. So I should be good all the way on fuel now. I should. Oh, Danica! Why am I not surprised she would do something like that? Alright. Goodness gracious! What is she doing? What is she doing? What was I supposed to do there? I just turned Danica, because, you know. Is the replay gonna happen? Thank you. Watch! What was I supposed to do here? Look, she goes up into Case K and then comes right down in front of me. Like, if she stayed in her line and not come down across traffic, she would have been fine. Well, I went the first 35 laps without caution. Now it's caution, precautions. I'm gonna stay out. Man, I was doing well too. Austin Dillon and Josh Weiss be on the front row. I'm gonna restart 14th on the outside lane. Crap, the outside lane's been stacking up though. And I'm up high above Bobby Labonte. Behind Justin Allgaier in front of Clint Boyer. Alright, so here we go. Past the halfway point a bit. Green flag back in the air. Here at the Monster. What is the... Okay. Man. At least I got out of the gas. At least I knew that was coming. I was ready for it. Oh boy. Oh, did you see that move I was making? Oh, Jeb! Jeb! Oh, Jeb! Oh, Jeb, kinda. I didn't know. Oh, okay! You know what? Screw... I'm telling you what. These guys are showing no mercy. Get out of the way now. I had enough of you now. Whoa! And McDowell was turned to me there! What is this? Well, at least I'm up in the front a bit. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hit the apron! Austin Dillon has pulled away. He's gone. Casey Kane way up on the outside lane. Make a couple spots up. Oh, look, Junior behind me. He's trying to get back up towards the front as I messed up turn number 3, my entry there. Damn, man. Ah, turn, car. Turn, car. Oh, Jeff. Oh, no. Whoa, what the? Oh, God darn it. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. I can actually cancel the rewind. Alright, I canceled the rewind. I forgot there was a way to do that. I saved it, but I'm fine. I got wall glitched, though. I didn't know the B button was to cancel the replay, or the retry. You know, the rewind, I should say. I didn't know that cancels it. That's pretty cool. Because it doesn't even say well, it does. But, Michael Annette coming in, my bad, is coming down pit road. Also, Josh Wise. So, I got wall glitched. And I don't even know how I saved it. I don't even know how anyone saved it. So, I came down across traffic. Ah. Alright, 50 laps to go here at the Monster Mile. Whoa! What is this? Oh my gosh. The AIs at this track is just ridiculous. Ah! Okay, then pull up in front of me, I see. And then you don't... Ah! Then you hold me up. Nope. Oh, I can't believe I got wall glitched. I was like, what, running 12th when it happened? I'm so glad there was a way to cancel the retry button. Because that, you know, I mean, look, I mean, this is a stupid place to put the rewind button right here. Because, like, after I got wall glitched, I was trying to turn the analog stick back this way. And my finger slipped and hit this button. And it's just a stupid place. If I had a rewind button and put one of the buttons as an option, I would honestly, actually, I don't know where else I would put it. I would just have them off. I don't even, what's the point of having that button? If you wreck, you wreck. You know what I mean? So I'm back to 16th. I was up in 12th when I got wall glitched. I was so dumb. At least when I canceled the rewind and stuff. Oh, okay. Barely touched him, but whatever. At least when I canceled the rewind, I still got wall glitched. So it didn't really affect anything. Probably after the first attempt, if I didn't hit that rewind button, it would probably, I was still probably saved it anyway. Golly, man, this car is starting to get tight. Now, most of these drivers ahead of me should be pitting. I mean, we've seen a few drivers already pitting right now. Because, I mean, we're on different pit sequence. McDowell's a lap down. He's ahead of me. Oh my gosh, really? Really? Oh, Joseph! Stop hitting the apron! You know, I've still set the fast lap of this race with a 22:30 back on lap 2. Just noticed that. It's gonna be a miracle if I do win this race. Hey, look, I'm back in the top 10 where I should have been maybe a few laps ago if I didn't get wall glitched. My gosh, this car is tight. This car was doing very well early on, like after my last pit stop, when I loosened up the car, but the tires are starting to wear just a little bit. It's going to get tighter. Alright, underneath Trevor Bayne again, the top 10. Except I got McDowell to deal with. Turn, car, turn, car, turn, car, turn! Oh my gosh, I do not like this car right now. Whoa! There's Edwards up here. I'm 5.5 seconds behind Austin Dillon, the race leader. Hey, Regan Smith, remember earlier when you turned to me? Remember you guys that you said I need to be aggressive enough? Watch this. Get him out of the way. Sorry, Regan Smith, but if you want to race that way with me, I'll race that way with you. I honestly didn't mean to put him in the wall. I meant to just give him a bump and run, but I guess you know how this game works where you just, you know, I guess, whatever. I honestly didn't mean to hit him that hard. I was going to give him a bump regardless, but I didn't think he was going to get that sideways and then he'll go up in the wall. Temper's flaring for me, am I right? Like I'm showing my tempers. God, Trevor Bayne's just taking the inside lane. That's where I want to run. Austin Dillon's actually pulling away. Might have to try the outside lane on him. Up. So if I can, oh, Trevor Bayne's actually pitting. So if I can come back from a couple incidents and then finish like in the top 10, that would be great. So the field that's spread out, that means you don't see a lot of stacking up and everything. See, I wanted to perform well here because next race is going to be at Pocono. Got around board. Oh my gosh, really? Car was handling well through that corner until I hit the exit. Then went up the racetrack. Got around Clint Boyer for the 8th spot, or for the 7th spot. There's Trevor Bayne. Oh! Josh Weiss, please get out of the way. Yeah, some of these drivers ahead of me are pitting. Vickers is in. When is Austin Dillon going to have to pit? You know what? I wonder if I'm going to have to pit. I thought, you know what? Thought I could make it all the way on field. I think I should be able to, but it's going to be close. I might have to pit myself. I'm going to try to stay out as long as I can. Whoa! Okay, Kane got loose. Opened the door for me to get back in the top 5. So I'm back in the top 5. Keselowski's the next driver to catch. 30 laps to go. Austin Dillon, still your race leader. I'm running in the 5th spot. Back in the top 5. After I got around Casey Kane. Paul Menard's down pit road. So the question is right now, is anybody else in front of me gonna need to pit? Interesting to find out. I guarantee you they're gonna have to. You know what? I guarantee you that I need to pit. I thought I could make it all the way. Doesn't look like I can. And the reason why I'm back in top 5 is because a few drivers that was ahead of me before that pitted. So this could end on fuel strategy. Fuel mileage. If we don't have any more cautions. Went what? The first 35 laps without a caution, and then we had 5 quick cautions after that. Kevin Harvick is down pit road. And ever since then, it's been clean all the way then, at this point. Golly, how much do I have to get out of the gas in order to turn the car? Trying to catch Keselowski. Doesn't look like I'm catching Austin Dillon at all. It looks like it's just stabilized right now. The interval. It's been 5 seconds, 5.1, 5.2. "25 laps to go here at the Monster Mile." If I don't get this win, it'll be unfortunate because I had a good feeling about this race. And then all of a sudden the wreck started happening and I fell to the back, and then that's when the wreck started happening there. Underneath Keselowski for the 4th spot. I've caught Keselowski. Can I get the buy off the corner and stay on the inside? Can't yet. Now I'm underneath them. Oh, I hit the apron. Gosh darn it, Joseph. If I don't hit the apron, I should be able to get by with him. Austin Dillon's heading down pit road. So what about these others ahead of me? Now Ryan Newman's the race leader. Oh boy. You know what? I'm going to have to start saving soon. I might have to start saving fuel. I don't think I can make it all the way. I thought I could. Does not look like the case I could. I might have to start saving some fuel. Saving some fuel. Oh boy. Alright, so lap 100. Next time by, it'll be 20 laps to go. Do I start saving fuel or should I just go for it? I'm not sure if I can make it. Still underneath Keselowski for 3rd. 20 laps to go here in the Monster Mile in the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speeds. Ryan Newman leads. I believe that's Joey Logano in no, I don't know who's that in 2nd. I don't even know who's in 2nd. Brad Keselowski 3rd. I'm 4th and Case came 5th. Oh, Austin Dillon, he's got fresher tires here. I'm going to let him go. Or not, because Keselowski's going to hold him up. Alright, you know what? I'm going to start saving some fuel. I'm not going to try to race with Keselowski right now. Right now, saving. Here, I got on the clutch. Listen. Trying to save some fuel now. All right. So yes, I am trying to save some fuel right now. and see if I can make it all the way to the end. Gosh darn it. Now, will Ryan Newman and whoever's running second needs to pit? Will Brad Keselowski pit? And will I be able to make it on fuel? Who's this coming down pit road? That's Martin Truex Jr. He was running second. He was the one that was in second, so he's pitting. 15 laps to go. So I'm on the clutch. I'm not losing any ground on Keselowski, and not letting Kane gain on me at all either, so 3.96 behind Ryan Newman right now. Boy, if I can make it all the way on fuel and saved enough, that's going to be the winning move of the race, if I happen to win this race. Oh man, still got tight there. Ryan Newman's down pit road. He's coming in. So that'll give the race lead to Keselowski. Will Keselowski have to pit? Will I have to pit? I don't know. 12 laps to go. Keselowski now the race leader. You know what? I'm not sure if I can make it all the way. I'm concerned right now. Keselowski heading down pit road. Now the problem is I got Kane behind me, so I can't let him get by. You know what? I wish I started saving fuel a lot sooner, honestly, because it is close. I mean, it's gonna be close, guys. And here we come. 10 laps to go here at the Monster Mile in the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speaks. I'm the race leader. Casey Kane second. Kurt Busch third. I believe Kurt Busch is third. Yep. And then Jeff Gordon fourth. Oh, Kane. Can I make it all the way on fuel? I'm still saving. But I gotta watch for Casey Kane, because he can make a move on me. Eight to go. Oh, Labonte! I'm gonna let Labonte go. I'm gonna let Jeb go. Oh, come on, Jeb! What are you doing cutting down from me? Oh, Casey Kane is down pit road. Oh, I'm gonna let Ryan Newman go! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, save it! Oh, I saved it, I'm good. Oh, no, but... Oh, man, what a dramatic save. Wow, look at the big lead I have. I have a... Wow, okay. Whoa! No, are you serious? Oh, wait, this could help me. This might save more of my fuel. Regan Smith around behind me. Look at this. Josh Watts to the outside of Regan Smith. Look at this. Oh, man, wall glitch. That was a wall glitch. All right. I'm staying out. Inside lane. Now, here's the thing. Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, and those others are going to have fresher tires than me. I'm going to be on these one tires, but you know what? You got to gamble. Got to go for it. So, going to have a restart with 5 laps to go here at the Monster Mile. I'm the race leader. Kurt Busch on the outside. Can I hold off? Here we go. Green flag back in the air. We're back on the way here at the Monster Mile. 5 laps to go. And Kurt Busch got a good restart, though. On the inside of the field, but I'm tight! Oh, man, contact! Jeff Gordon to the inside, also Tony Stewart there. I just made a mistake. I probably just blew it. I probably just blew a shot at winning. See, I was on the worn tires and my car got tight. Got up in the Kurt Busch. That just cost Kurt Busch a shot. Tony Stewart, though, the race leader. 4 to go. Four tires versus no tires. You know, even if I pitted, I probably would have still been the race leader. Or I might be second or third. 3 laps to go. Kyle Busch, the outside me, he's got the fresher tires. He pitted under this last caution. So he's probably going to easily... Yep, there he goes. 4 tires versus no tires. And when I mean by no tires, I mean worn tires. 2 laps to go. Oh, Junior, I'm sorry. Damn, that caution had to come out, huh? I had this race won. It was won. I mean, I had like a 5.5 second lead over Jeff Gordon. White flag is out. Final lap here at the Monster Mile. Tony Stewart, the race leader. If Tony Stewart wins this race, he's locked into the chase. Oh man, my car's just too tight. Down the back straightaway for the final time, going to turn number 3. Off turn number 4 for Tony Stewart. He's going to win the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speaks here at the Monster Mile. And I'm going to finish 7th. That sucks. A wreck happened behind me. With, what? With 7 laps to go? Oh, wow. That sucks. That was unfortunate. Alright, so Tony Stewart's the race winner here at the Monster Mile. Jeff Gordon 2nd, Jimmy Johnson 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th, Kyle Busch 5th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 6th. I ended up finishing 7th. Kurt Busch and set the fast lap of the race with a 22:30. Kurt Busch 8th, Casey K 9th, and Bobby Labonte rounds up the top 10. Also, I led the most laps in this race with 38. Jeb Burton 11th, David Gillen 12th, J.J. Yeley 13th, Ryan Newman 14th, Austin Dillon 15th, Justin Allgaier 16th, Trevor Bayne 17th, Chase Elliott 18th, Carl Edwards 19th, and Clint Boyer rounds up the top 20. 21st is Matt Kenseth, 22nd David Reagan, 23rd Brad Keselowski, 24th Michael McDowell, 25th Martin Truex Jr., 26th Paul Menard, 27th Jamie McMurray, Kevin Harvick 28th, Casey Mears 29th, and Cole Webb rounds up the top 30. 31st is Kyle Larson, 32nd Eric Almirola, 33rd Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 34th Brian Vickers, 35th Ryan Blaney, Danica Patrick 36th, 37th Michael Annette, 38th Joey Logano, 39th is AJ Allmendinger, and rounding out the top 40 is Greg Biffle. 41st is Josh Weiss, 42nd is Regan Smith, and finishing 43rd in last place is Michael Waltrip. Well, that sucks, the big one. I had this race won. I did. I probably saved enough fuel. I had this race won, and all of a sudden, I had a 5.5 second lead over second place Jeff Gordon. All of a sudden, right behind me, Josh Weiss, I think Josh Weiss got wall glitched, and Regan Smith happened to be there, and Josh Weiss turned to Regan Smith because of the wall glitch. And then that restart did not help me whatsoever because I was on worn tires, not even close to fresh tires. So, and then the few drivers behind me pitted. 4 tires versus no tires. It's gonna definitely make a difference. So Ryan Newman has the points lead by 10 points over me. Kevin Harvick 3rd in points. He is 23 points back. Jeff Gordon 4th in points. 34 points back, and Austin Dillon rounds up the top 5 points. He's also 34 points back. And Tony Stewart with the win is locked into the chase. He's 6th in points. He is now 37 back, and rounding out the top 10 points is Matt Kenseth. He is 60 points back, and here's the rest of the point standings. There you go. So, if that caution didn't come out, I would have had this race won. And then on the restart, when I knew a few drivers behind me had the fresher tires, even if I didn't have that little incident with me and Kurt Busch on that final restart, I probably would have still gotten past. Because, like I said, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Kyle Busch, and the others that pitted behind me had fresher tires. And I had worn tires. I mean, I was nowhere near close to fresh tires, so it's unfortunate that I didn't get the win here. I had a great shot winning this race, and then the caution came out because of a wreck behind me. Cost me a chance. I would have had this race won. I saved enough fuel, I thought, and I think I did. And whatever, it is what it is. Gonna have to unfortunately move on to Pocono, because Pocono I know I'm probably gonna suck at. That's why I wanted to win Dover. But I guess whatever, it is what it is. So I will see you at the Tricky Triangle at Pocono Raceway.